Hello, my name is Lee. I'm sitting here with Alan, and we're here in the edit studio. Right, if you're new to the channel, we welcome you. We've decided to create this highlight video with the best parts of all of our videos that we've made throughout the year. And halfway through this film, we're going to be answering some questions that have been sent down from all of you, and we will answer them as honest as we can. Okay? This is going to be a really good video because it's nothing but things happening, and we are really looking forward to you guys taking this journey with us into the unknown.
So there's something there? Because it's moving. It's definitely moving. See? Something there. Especially how high that reading is. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the spirit box in this room. As you can see, the machine's going crazy. So we're going to do the spirit box now, and we're going to try and communicate with whoever is in this room with us. As the reading on the EMF detector is 40, well it was 40, now it's gone down to 34. So who's with me right now? I can feel cold next to me. It's like here, there's like a cold spot here. I can feel it on the side. So we're just coming to settle for the night, as we've got to wake up early tomorrow because of travelling. And after the activity just in that room, when I felt someone watching me, this EMF detector is reading 1.18, and it hasn't stopped for the last 5 minutes. So I decided to turn the camera on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous that whatever was watching me in that room has followed me in here. It's man. It stinks. You can smell it going in, it's more strong. But there's no horses here. So we're here at the Black Swan. The Black Swan is the most haunted pub in York. It's not like a regular thing, is it? Is anyone down here with us? If you are, can you make a noise? A tap or a sound of any kind? Make yourself known to us. You heard that, didn't you? Who's over by the bar?
Can you make that sound again for me, please? See, that was on demand now. Okay, so we're going to pause the film there for the meantime, so we can answer a few questions from you guys. Okay, so we're going to put the questions below, okay, so you guys can read them. So the first question, right, that we've received is from Chloe Wright. Now, Chloe Wright has said, do you ever get scared? So the only time that we was ever scared is when we went to the Ostrich Inn, when we went into the function room. And we both felt a negative presence there. And then I was that scared that I asked Alan to check the room out and see if there was anyone there, anyone watching us or anything like that. Alan told me no. I felt like so nervous because I couldn't explain it, and that's why I was so scared, because I couldn't explain the feelings that I was getting at the time. But then what really set it off is when I went back into our room, spend the night to sleep. And then we had all the meters going off, the orb activity. I felt that feeling that someone was watching me. I was terrified. It was a really scary experience, right? So I hope that answered your question, Chloe. Secondly, the next question we've got is from a John Hatfield. He asks, how do you find these places? Now, the places, actually what we get is from you guys. You give us ideas, you give us suggestions, and then what we do the research around them. And if the place has a criteria that we find interesting, we will go to these locations and we'll put on the camera for you guys. The research is pretty intense of what we do, because obviously we only want to give factual evidence on this channel, so that's what we do. Hope that answers your question, John. The next one is from Chris. Sorry, Chris, we never left your second name, so I don't know who I'm speaking to. But Chris has mentioned, right, what's it like being in a haunted house? To be fair, it's kind of like mixed emotions. Like, on some places, it just feels like a normal house, because you don't feel like anything's really going on. But then you get other locations where you can feel it as soon as you open the main door. You can feel like this kind of like a dread feeling, But then you got other locations, some other places, especially some of the hotels where we go, where it's a really welcoming environment. So I suppose my answer to your question, Chris, is that you don't know how you feel until you actually go to these places, Okay, so the next question is from PC Gamer 1, right? He has asked if anything has ever happened to either me or Alan. So the answer to that question is no. We've never had anyone physically touch us or scratch us or anything like that, right? The only thing that I've experienced was having a cold spot next to me, and it's mainly feelings, like you feel like someone's staring at you, you feel like someone's watching you, But having something actually physically happen to me, then I can honestly say no, okay? The final question that you guys have sent us is from Richard Harting. Richard has asked, why am I so negative about Ouija boards? Well, the answer is simple. Every single time I've used a Ouija board, in every single video on this channel, nothing's happened. And even when I was a kid, when the first time I'd done a Ouija board, same again, nothing happened. But because I'm so interested in the occult, and myths and legends and that kind of stuff, obviously the Ouija board is a big part of that. I was determined to get something on that board, but then throughout the time of using it, nothing was ever happening, so I was just getting more and more disappointed in it. So this is why I'm so negative against Ouija boards, because I personally believe that they do not work. So anyway, I hope this has answered you guys' questions, and we are always willing to answer more. So if you got a question for us, then drop them in the comment section, and we'll read them and answer them. But yeah, I'm going to get back to the video now, so we hope you enjoy the second half. When I first went into this room, I felt like I was not wanted in this room. I felt such an evil presence telling me not to go into this room. I went in there, it was pitch black, to set up all of these different detection units around. And as you can see, they started to go off. The ball on the bed, there was no way this ball could move on its own, unless something was making it move. This is the attic room. It's one of the biggest rooms in the hotel. I think I found something. I think it could be a tent.
Tent?
Mm-hmm. No, I ain't go upstairs, so don't touch it. Is there anyone in this room with us right now? Is there anyone who wants to communicate? So what do you guys think? That was the best of 2022 on our channel. Now if you liked what we shown you in 2022, 2023 we are planning to do more dangerous, exciting, haunted locations that you can possibly imagine, right? And we are also going to go to places which you guys want us to visit. So all we ask is that you leave a comment, let us know the locations you want us to visit, and if it's possible and if we can, we will go. So we have already had 2 people comment on locations, and they want us to go to the Enfield House and they want us to go to 30 East Drive. We are looking into that at the moment, which we are really interested in going to. So yes, so we hope you enjoyed what you see. Please drop your comments, and if you like the video, and we'll hopefully see you in our new, exciting and scary adventures in our next set of videos.